Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, let's talk about the truth about this Tesla Model Y refresh. And I mean, the good news is that now you've got a 7-seater option if you've been waiting for that, but I guess there is a small market of people that want it. But let me give you the truth on that as well. Plus, we do have a giveaway today. If you want to win this Hot Wheels Tesla Model 3, sorry if you can't see it, but we're giving away a Hot Wheels Tesla Model 3. What you have to do today is you have to be active in the live stream chat. Super easy. And we got to get to 37 likes. Once we get to 37 likes, I will pick a winner live on stream and you will win this Hot Wheels Tesla Model 3 that I think is a cool gift. So hit that like button if you agree, and just type anything in the live stream chat so that you can be entered into it. So we're going to get into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And today's live stream is partnered and sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your online data, privacy, and much more, but more on that later. So let's talk about the truth about this Tesla Model Y refresh. You've probably already seen all the different features that we talked about yesterday. You probably saw that there is a 7-seater variant, but let me give you the truth on all of that, because there's been some new details that have come forward now with this, and the 7-seater is not anything that you should write home about, and we hopefully should be getting the 6-seater Model Y L once a lot of customers get some feedback to Tesla. But now Model Y Premium now comes with basically 3 different things here. Now you can get the 7-seater for $2,500. It comes with the black headliner, which I think there's a lot of hype with this, but you know, at the same time, it's literally just the same thing, just black. And of course, there is a 16-inch touch center screen. That there is a big shocker with that, and how it is actually not all cooped up as it all is. But I think we'll see. But Model Y Performance now also comes with a black headliner, which this is where I'm just slightly a little bit salty, because literally we just picked up the Model Y Performance like just a few weeks ago, 500 miles, maybe 1,000 miles. And Tesla has already switched this over. So I'm almost like, why even do that? You might as well just put on black headliner from the get-go. Maybe Tesla will offer some sort of retrofit in the future for Tesla owners, but you can even tell like some of these roads that they're driving through is from some of the press release videos that was done earlier. So it's almost like they had this already. They could have just thrown it on some of the performance. And I get it. They don't want to just throw it on the performance, because then people would kind of get the message, and that maybe the Model Y Premium would get it. Or they could have kept it as like, hey, this is performance exclusive, and build some more hype on it, get reward some of the performance owners, and then roll it out to all the premium ones. But let's talk about this 7-seater. And if you have not seen this 7-seater in person, I strongly recommend you go take a look at it in person and see for yourself how not big it is, how actually small it is, and almost a hazard and a safety issue. I would never put anybody back there, at least any of my family members, because it is super tight. And shout out to Techie Danny for posting this. She's a mom. I put it this way: I had the original 7-seater for 4 years and never once used that teeny tiny back row. And of course, she actually has like the Cybertruck now and the Model X, which Model X isn't that much better, but still is a little, I mean, it's better than a Model Y 7-seater. So if you're considering the Model Y 7-seater, I would strongly go take a look at it, and maybe go take a look at the Model X instead. And really, you should just be looking at a used Model X if you really want a Tesla vehicle at the end of the day. And one thing's for sure, if you're about to be buying a Tesla, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get up to $1,000 off of your Tesla vehicle. All you have to do is click it open first, then go to place your Tesla order and lock in the offer. And Tesla has launched a 7-seater option with the Model Y Premium here. It's going to cost of $2,500, which yeah, I would just go get a used Model X at this point. That's my recommendation. You can stamp it and take a look at it. I think one of the coolest thing with this, I mean, black headliner is cool, And I think the wheels, I guess at the end of the day, if you really wanted to get the same style of wheels, you could just go get them powder coated and painted, but it is a little bit darker. And my thoughts on this, it's kind of funny actually, and they probably thought of this themselves. I mean, they definitely did. And maybe this is a prediction. Like the first year, silver, we thought it was all ugly. It almost didn't make sense because the Model Y legacy version had black Uber turbines and black induction wheels. Now they're going to like the gray version, and it's a little bit more classier, maybe nicer. I bet next year or the year after, it's gonna be black, and it's gonna be a black wheel to try and like spice up whatever it is in terms of the refresh to get people into it and everything. But here is the shocker, in my opinion, on this new screen. And I think a lot of people, when they first saw that the Model Y Premium is also getting a 16-inch screen, you almost think like, just like how I did, it's the exact same screen as the Performance, or the exact same screen as the Model Y L. But it seems like that the non-Performance, let's see here, the new Model Y Performance and Premium trims in the US now include a larger 16-inch screens, previously featuring a higher density pixel density and improved responsive. 15.4 is full HD 19.20, and the 16-inch screen is a QHD about 2560, 80% more pixels. But what people have found is that the high quality display is exclusive to the Performance trim, and the non-Performance models do get a 16-inch display, but it is not high quality. So very interesting shocker here that Tesla has done here, and that it is, even though it's the same size, it is not the same high definition. So I guess you could get that half an inch or 0.6 inches or whatever it is, but it is not going to be the exact sharp clarity. So Performance owners, if you're out there and a little bit upset, you're still getting a nicer screen compared to the Model Y Premium. Of course, the headliner is not going to be included with that in that sort of way. But take a look at some of these cool pictures that Tesla has released with the newer wheels. I mean, I think like at the end of the day, you could essentially paint your own wheels like $100 to $200 per wheel and get the same type of effect. Or really what I would recommend is just trade in your wheels to Unplugged Performance. They've got a wheel program. You get $1,000. You can be anywhere in the country to do that. Definitely check out that promo down below in the description, because the UPRWs is the way to go. And that's what I would do at the end of the day. Now, the question is, like this headliner, I kind of want to save a little bit of my judgment until I see this in person, and hopefully it should be sooner than later on when we are able to see it in the near future, because it seems like deliveries and everything's will start to roll up to the showrooms very, very, very soon. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data, like your addresses, phone numbers, from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too. Thanks for that, everyone. And today we're going to be giving away Hot Wheels Tesla Model 3. All you have to do is hit the like button and just be active in the live stream chat. Once we get to 37 likes, I will pick a winner live on stream, and then I will ship you this Tesla Model 3. That is a Hot Wheel. Nice little gift for yourself. Maybe a collection that you can start in the back and everything. Darius, thanks for coming in. Oski Poppy, great to see you. Fenders, great to see you. Survivor Fan, Blueberry, great to see you. SF City Boy, great to see you. Let's see here. Thanks for dropping by. Suncoast, AP Graph, let's see here. Oh my God, thanks for coming in. And let's see. RC, great to see you. I haven't seen you in a bit. Let's see. Survivor Fan and David and Mike Milton, thanks for coming in. Cyborg, great to see you. Craig, David, And Dylan and Havesies, I love Havesies. Thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. But let us know what your thoughts on this like headliner. I think that's like the most stickiest point for Model Y performance owners, as because they, it feels like that. We missed out on it, which I kind of agree. And maybe there's going to be options very, very soon and what could be done here to kind of solve the issue. I don't know if Tesla's going to do anything, but there's always a will or a way. SF City Boy, I want the black headliner. Consider me the small minority that wants it. No, I think there's a lot of people that actually want it. We'll talk about that next. Need to know how to get the black headliner from Tesla. Okay with paying soon. Tesla, I don't know, SF City Boy, you might not like our next topic. I don't. Thank you all for the half off full self-driving game changer. No, congrats. I don't on your brand new Tesla. If there's anybody out there that is about to pick up your Tesla and you want half off of full self-driving, like you haven't picked up your new Tesla yet, definitely check out my link tree down below in the description. There's an inquiry form all the way down at the bottom. You can click that out, click it, fill it out, and then it'll reach out to me, and then I'll point you in the right direction. Yeah, I don't care for the 7 seats. I completely agree. Aloha, thanks for coming in, AP Graph. Just got my Tesla, and now they refresh it. What the heck? Well, it's not even like it's a refresh, yes, but it's not like a massive refresh. I mean, like if you were to add up some of these different things, then yeah, I could see where like some of the costs are, but it's not like massively a big thing. And that's kind of the problem with Tesla. Like they are changing things constantly. It is not like a yearly thing. And maybe from customer feedback, they might switch to a yearly thing, but they change things whenever they want to, in which it is the most optimal for them in terms of costs, efficiencies, and everything. No one is going to cram into that back 7-seater. It's so tiny. Suncoast, yeah, I completely agree. It is almost a hazard at this point. In this next topic, so the new Model Y refresh is out. There's a black headliner. You might be wondering, like, how much will it actually cost to retrofit it? Well, we've got a parts list already mapped out. There's a ton of people that are interested in doing this until you might actually see the price. And the price is mapped out here. Shout out to OpShark55. They actually went through the Tesla EPC and mapped out every single piece, every single part. And it seems like with shipping, tax, and everything, it might be, before installation, a nice cool $2,500. So I don't know if you still want the headliner at that type of price. And now I kind of get like where, like, if that's the actual cost, then it might not actually make a lot of sense to upgrade it yourself to do this. And really my recommendation, if you really want it, because I was taking a look at some of the pictures of the headliner, it's basically the same thing, just black. So it's got that like cloth, it's like that cloth feel, whichever. I would rather you just do an upgrade like this. And that upgrade is through Unplugged Performance. They have an Alcantara headliner. And I was speaking to them earlier today. If you're in the Los Angeles area or local or near, because it's such a big item to ship this, they will happily help you try and get into an Alcantara headliner kit. Theirs is, I don't know if this is the exact price, but you can always DM them and message them, tell them, of course, Dennis sent you. This will be well worth it and much better money spent, because Alcantara at least has a premium, nice feel, almost way luxurious than that like fabric that the Tesla one has, and it is way nicer. I mean, there's people that do like Alcantara on the steering wheel and everything, so definitely check it out. Link down below through the Unplugged Performance link, and maybe DM them if you're interested in this. I would rather do that. Now, there is some conflicting info, because some other people saying that maybe it's around $1,500 to $2,000, but knowing Tesla and their parts with like availability, you never know if you'll be able to get the whole thing for the $2,500. And I'd rather just take off the stock headliner and get it wrapped through a custom shop if I wanted to go that route either way. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. Is this something you want to do? Another upgrade to your interior is some accessories. Our favorite accessories from Jowa, especially like this foam mount, which I highly use every single day and recommend. So use promo code Dennis down below in the description. Save some money, get free shipping, free returns. So definitely check it out. Link down below in the description. Oh my, had my Model Y performance for 2 weeks now. I love it. However, I do have to point out that the Texas built cars are not as good as the Fremont built cars. I thought it was Texas was better over the Fremont, but who knows? Model Y performance is the best car ever. Yeah, it's pretty good actually. SF City Boy, is there an airbag frontage passenger in the third row of the Model Y? Seems unsafe. Yeah, I don't know, but to me, it definitely feels a little bit unsafe to put someone back there, at least for a long road trip. If it was like just to go across town for like a 15 to 30, maybe 15-minute drive, I think I'd be okay with it. 7-seater with same or less room seems counterproductive. It is the same size RC as like a regular Model Y Premium right now. They just you actually lose some of the spaces inside because it needs the mechanics for the seat. And like if you take a look at your Model Y Premium Performance and you take away all the panels from the trunk area, you can see that there's like more room in that like secondary front area because of that's where like the third row actually goes. Be happy with what you have. Black headliner is not worth the extra $2,500. Labor is extra. Yeah, I don't 100%. And that's why going with an Alcantara one through Unplugged Performance is the way to go, especially if you want to spend that money. I don't think the non-performance has the QHD. Yeah, it actually doesn't. And that's like a hidden thing that people are finding now. My Tesla's Model Y is a Fremont built now. You can see where there's a big difference in the build quality. Oh, interesting. I thought like Austin was a little bit better, but I guess it's like depending on the day or whatever the the tech or whichever, maybe that's what's happening with those. I got my 16-inch Tesla glass screen protector. I will install soon. Nice, Survivor fan. Definitely a well worth it modification. I'm still waiting on our matte one, but hopefully soon we'll be able to get one. And we do have a giveaway today. So if you're interested in winning a Hot Wheels Tesla Model 3, hit the like button and just be active in the live stream chat. All you have to do is say any sort of message and then you'll be entered in. And then once we get to 37 likes, I will pick a random winner live on stream so that you can potentially win this Hot Wheels Tesla Model 3. In this next topic, Tesla full self-driving version 14.2.2.3 is here. There is another update now. So if you haven't gotten it, I haven't gotten it yet, but make sure your Tesla software is switched to advanced because 2025.45.8 update is now rolling out and the version 14.2.2.3 full self-driving is here. We've got some cool impressions already from Zach, who was one of the first to get out there and drive 8 drives in with the Tesla full self-driving. And here are my thoughts. All drives so far have been 0 disengagements, 0 interventions, except for parking lots and changing spots for parking testing. So it seems like it still needs to get a little bit parked to be a little bit better with like the parking. But check out this cool video here in which it actually rolls up to a parking spot and actually waits for the person to actually put in the ticket, and then it rolls out, which, I mean, it's being assisted by, of course, that actual arm that allows them out, but still really cool to see that it's not trying to just blow through it, and it can recognize that that Zach was trying to leave the mall parking lot. So really cool to see. Let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. If you got full self-driving, you want to keep your Tesla vehicle clean, and that's why we recommend a set of all-weather floor mats. Our favorite set is from 3W, especially when you use promo code Dennis35. You get Dennis35. You get 35% off. So definitely check them out. Link down below in the description. What's the difference between the black headliner and the Alcantara? So Alcantara is a different material. The black headliner is literally just cloth from what I've seen in the pictures, and it's like basically take what you have at your own model and then look at it and just make it black. And so it's like that same material in terms of it being like almost like, in my opinion, cheap looking, but that's what it is. Alcantara, though, is what you find in luxury vehicles. Like you can kind of tell from this picture, it's got that like suede type of where you wipe it one way, it looks a different way. And you find this in like Porsches, Lamborghinis, like high-end vehicles. It's a nice feel to it. It makes it actually like, it's almost like a velvet type of feel, if I'm maybe I'm saying that incorrectly, but if there's anybody out there that has touched Alcantara, you know that there's a way difference and in the material of it. Like if you've ever been into like a BMW sports car or like a performance sports car, some of them have Alcantara steering wheels, which is nice, like maybe a little bit more grippier and feels nicer in the hand. And that's why this is a more premium upgrade. If you're going to be spending the money anyways, you might as well get Alcantara versus just like OEM cheap cloth Tesla interior. That's in my opinion, at least. And you guys know how I am sometimes with the interior quality. Like the seats, don't get me wrong, they're great, but everything else, I don't know. What is UPRW wheel? Good question, actually. That is probably one of the nicer wheels that Unplugged Performance has released recently, and I am probably going to be getting a set of these on our Tesla Model Y Performance. It is not only a cool looking wheel, but it is a functional wheel as well, in the sense that you actually get efficiency numbers from it because you've got like this wheel rim here, and on top of that, there is a metal ring on the side that allows you to be protected from curb rashes as well. And so that it's a removable ring, and they actually have videos where they literally rammed this wheel into a curb and the wheel underneath was completely unscathed because it has a removable metal ring. So definitely check it out, link down below below in the description. There's a promo link for Unplugged Performance, and they have a wheel trade-in program as well, where you can trade in your wheels from anywhere in the country and you'll get $1,000 and just the wheel only. You can keep your tires, which is like a crazy deal, which makes a lot of sense. Finally, hit the buy button on the premium 3W car mats. Thanks for the 35% off. No, thank you, Cyborg, for using your link. And if anybody's out there about to get floor mats, all weather floor mats for your Tesla vehicle, don't forget to use promo code Dennis35 for 35% off. Link down below in the description. And the carpeted ones that Cyborg is talking about is actually a really cool one, because you've got these normal ones where this is the pro version, which is 10 pieces for a crazy deal. Same cost as Tesla OEM, but you get way more. Or you can go with someone like the carpeted versions. The ones I have is this one, where you can see there is a carpeted portion where it is actually, it clips on. So it is snap on if you want that. And then let's say you're going to like the mountains, snowboarding or whichever, you can remove it. And so that you have just like the regular all-weather floor mat to keep your carpet ones clean, or you can remove it if you want to vacuum them easier, whichever. So really cool for them to be able to think about this. And of course, use promo code Dennis35 for 35% off. The black headliner will end up being like the black trim, and anytime you see a Tesla rolling around with chrome, you immediately know it is old. Oh, I guess that's a good point. So you're saying like once we start to see like the gray one in Tesla vehicles, you know that's like the older version, which it's a dead giveaway is what you're saying, which is kind of funny. And I'm going to hold my judgment a little bit until we actually see one in person at like one of the Tesla stores, because you can already start to see they are ramping pretty quickly. So I bet we'll start to see one very, very, very soon in inventory anywhere all over the place pretty soon. However, we have no other options but to take delivery so that the 7,500 would be intact. Yeah, oh my, 100%. Like we were kind of forced to take delivery of the Model Y Performances, and because we don't know, maybe they couldn't guarantee that the 7,500 would be around. I mean, it still is around. So congrats to everybody that's kind of taking that risk. But you know, I'd rather go ahead and just lock in with the 7,500. Like to thank Dennis for half off full self-driving. I'm at 95% survival fan. Nice. Yeah, 95% full self-driving utilization is pretty good. I think I'm at like 95% as well. If there's anybody out there that has not picked up your Tesla yet and you want full self-driving for half off, check out my Linktree form down below in the description. At the bottom, there's an inquiry form. You can fill that out and that will send me a message, and then I'll point you in the right direction. And it only works if you have not picked up your Tesla yet. Can't believe Tesla wants to charge you $2,500 so that you can sit in the trunk. Wild. Yeah, the 7-seater for sure. It makes no sense at all. And we do have a giveaway today. So if you want to win this Hot Wheels Tesla Model 3, hit the like button and just be active in the live stream chat. And then once we get to 37 likes, we will pick a winner live on stream to someone random live on stream. So is the new Model Y worth buying or avoiding OM3? Just wait a little bit longer. At this point, there's not necessarily a deal at the moment, unless you're going with like the Model Y standard, which I think a lot of you out there are definitely not going to be going for it. PPF windshield to prevent chips. Brian, I don't know. I've seen some of those products. I don't know if I would actually go for it. I mean, that same cost, you could get the windshield insurance and then you can get a free windshield, or a windshield paid for. So I don't know if I would actually go for that. Cybertruck has Alcantara. That's true, actually. Does it? I think it's like a light Alcantara. I think the one that Unplugged Performance does is way more like Alcantara E. The one in the Cybertruck is like very minimal, so you don't actually see like the suedes. Black interior all-wheel drives have Alcantara on the doors. That's a good point, Joe Ray. It's on the side door card. I always forget about that because it's actually, we've got the performance. What's the discount with Unplugged Performance through y'all? And aren't they also in the Bay Area, Fremont? They actually are. You're right. I always forget they have an office there as well, a shop. So yeah, just DM one of them and then ask to get a quote for that, and then just tell them Dennis referred you and see if they can hook you up. Either one should be good. Do you think Cyber Cab will be sold with steering wheel and pedals? I don't know, actually, Supercube. I think there's like an argument going back and forth on that, and we'll have to kind of just wait and see. All right, so we've got 38 likes, so congrats. We're going to pick the winner for today's giveaway prize, which is a Hot Wheels Tesla Model 3. So this is your 30-second warning. You got to hit the like button and be active in the live stream chat. All you have to do is say any message in the live stream chat. Here's what it looks like on my end. So you do have to write something in the chat to be actually active. And then we pick the button right here to pick a random winner for today's prize, which is a Hot Wheels Tesla Model 3 that I will be shipping to you. So this is your 20-second warning. Hit the like button and be active, and then we're about to pick the winner in about 15 seconds. But before we do that, we actually got a crazy promo code pretty recently for 30% off a EVJect. Use promo code Dennis down below in the description. What this is, it is a safety connector that is an in-between device that allows you to plug it into the safety connector into your vehicle so that you can drive away in the event of an emergency from a Tesla supercharger, because without it, you're kind of stuck. And what's also this does is it protects your safety connector pins, or the pins within your Tesla vehicle. So if you got like a broken supercharger, you don't want to break your vehicle, highly worth it. And definitely check out EVJect down below in the description. Check it out if you want like an extra layer of safety. And of course, use promo code Dennis to save 30% off down below in the description. So let's go ahead and pick the winner. And today's winner for the Tesla Model 3 Hot Wheels is going to be SF City Boy. Congrats, SF City Boy. Please DM me on one of my socials, or if you don't have social media, I do have a link tree down below in the description. You can fill out the inquiry form all the way down at the bottom, and that will point you, or that will send me a message, and then we'll go ahead and ship you the product. In this next topic, this is pretty insane, but I didn't realize that Tesla Model S prices are crashing pretty hard. You can get like a Model S Plaid for under the price of a Model Y Performance. Check out this price here. 2021 Model S Plaid for $46,000. I mean, the stats, you already know it. It only has 54,000 miles on it. So if you're in the market, it might be worth it to kind of take a look at some of these, maybe go test drive it and see like the build quality or whichever, because this is a lot of vehicle, a heavy ride for a cool $46,000 for a Tesla Model S Plaid. I mean, take a look at that. It's 1,000 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 1.99 seconds. Pretty crazy. Here's another example of like, if let's say you just want like a normal one, a newer one with less miles, 2023 Tesla Model S with 33,000 miles for $49,590. It seems like Carvana has a lot of price discounts at the moment. So if you're in the market for a used Tesla, definitely check out some of those. And my tip with this is 2-year-old and 25,000 miles. So that way it gets you about 25,000 miles of warranty and 2 years left of warranty. Because if you didn't know, when you buy a Tesla that's in that time frame, you still get the balance of the first 4-year 50,000 mile warranty, and you can still go to Tesla service and claim warranty, and they'll fix it just like how if you were a first owner. The warranty stays with the vehicle. Doesn't matter who actually owns it at the time. So that's a quick tip. There you have it for a Tesla vehicle. And the one thing's for sure, if you're about to sell your current vehicle, you want to get the most value for it. And so if you're selling an electric vehicle or a Tesla vehicle, definitely check out Plug down below in the description. They want to buy your vehicle, and they have been giving the highest values that we've seen over everybody else. So definitely check out Plug down below in the description. It takes only a few minutes, and they'll get you an offer within 15 minutes to buy your vehicle from you. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. Dune, send me a link tree message down below in the description. I'll point you in the right direction for full self-driving half off if you are pending delivery and you haven't picked up your Tesla yet. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.